Good morning, good morning. You ready with your cup of tea? You all settled? 10 minutes of Sheena? So, life is easy. Oh, I can hear the kickback. I can hear it already. Life's not easy, Sheena. Yes, it is. Look how easy it was to make a cup of tea. Like, I didn't have to make the cup, thank goodness. I didn't have to go and clean the water, thank goodness. I didn't have to go and make the tea bag, thank goodness. Arbonne, by the way, tea, just amazing. Um, all I had to do was walk over. Oh, the electricity and the kettle. I didn't have to do any of that. All I did was use them. Wow. How easy is it just to make a cup of tea in the morning? Isn't that how many things are there to be appreciative of right there, just from a cup of tea? I'm so happy and grateful that the water is just here in abundance. I am so happy and grateful that the electricity is flowing in abundance. I am so happy and grateful that I can walk over to the kettle, that my hands just do what I ask them to do. I had a thought, I want a cup of tea, and my body went and made the cup of tea. Can you just stop for a moment and think about that? The gratitude of how easy it is to move. And even if you are in pain, it's easy to be in pain as well, isn't it? Like, you don't have to go and get the pain, it's just here. Like, you just have the pain. You didn't have to go and get it. How often do we walk around going, life is hard, life is hard, life is hard? And it's your perception. You see, there's the thing, then there's you, but there's this space in between where we're thinking. Do you ever notice that it's the thought of something that drives you crazy than the actual doing of it? Have you ever had anything like that before? So I remember going on a retreat and we get up in the morning and we'd gone for exercise on the beach. And then the guy says, right, we're all going to jump in the water. Now, this was a flipping freezing cold day in Anglesey, let me tell you. And I just had to laugh. And I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, in there now? Like, what? I didn't even have a swimming costume on. And so, but what I realized is that the group of people that I was with, all of them decided to stay on the sidelines and not go in. Now, I thought I can choose to be one person or another. All those people there, like we were all thinking, that's hard, not doing it, no thank you. But I decided to be the person who was different and just, you know what, stop thinking, just get in. And what I realized was it was the thought that hurt the most. Because once I actually did it and got over the shock and swam, because I don't even like going into the sea, you don't know what's in the bottom. Unless I was in the tropicals, tropics or something, where you can see what's in the bottom. And so I just decided to stop thinking, just do it. And I did it. And then it was the thought of getting out. I was like, oh my goodness, it's going to be freezing. And I was making all these assumptions in my head. And then I got out and I felt better. It was actually because my body got used to the temperature that actually when I got out, it felt warm. So how many times is it that's your thought of something that makes it hard? So what are you thinking is going to be hard today? Why don't we change perception of it? Why don't we think, oh my goodness, what a privilege. So say you've got a load of emails to do or a lot of messages to do and you don't want to have to do them. And you're thinking, oh, this is just way too hard. But if we think that, wow, remember back in the day, they used to have horses and they used to have to get that guy with the letter, give it to him, and then he would take it to wherever and it would get there maybe in a week's time. You don't have to do that anymore. You just sit by your computer and you just type a message. What a privilege. You could get it all done in half an hour. Or do you spend all day whinging about it, that it actually takes you all day to do it because you're thinking about it? And then what about your expenses? Maybe you have to do those and your tax returns or whatever, and you're whinging and complaining. But look at all the services that you've had, that you've paid for, that you've kept other people in a job or something like that, whatever it is. How easy was that? My goodness. And look at how we can do our tax returns today anyway. My goodness, it's on a phone. You take a picture of a receipt and then it uploads it and does everything for you. Like, so easy. Good morning, Adelera. I can't see who the Facebook user is who says morning. So good morning to Facebook user, because it's a big blank screen. So what can you make easy today? What can you think of as easy today? What can you let yourself off the hook for? Saying something's hard. It's not. It's your thought about it that's hard. I remember whenever I was doing my master's in business, and it was a financial one. And because I'd been told when I was younger that I, wasn't academically minded, and it took me 3 goes to pass my maths O level. And I went along to this class, and I couldn't get to all of them because it was a certain time in the day. But I got to 3 out of 13 classes. And I used to sit there, and it was like she was talking gobbledygook. But I remember saying to myself, open your mind, open your mind. Your mind is capable. You can learn anything. And I nearly passed the exam first time. But then I thought, hang on a minute. This has to be easy. There's an easier way around this. So I picked up the book and I read the book, and the book was easy. I went, my goodness, that teacher made it sound so difficult. This is flipping easy, this financial module. So I passed it like that myself. I didn't need an extra tutor. I didn't need to make it harder work. I told myself there has to be an easier way. Show me an easier way. And I picked up a book and I read it. And there you go. I passed the exam. That was it. Always ask yourself, is there an easier way? Because maybe you're doing things the hard way. You see, that's what our paradigms do. Our paradigms have us locked in to this is hard, this is the way it's always been done, and this is the only way there is to do it. When if you just asked yourself a question before you needed to ask the question, this is really key. Ask the question before you need to ask the question, before you need the answer. Because when you need the answer, you push the answer away from yourself. When you need anything, you just push it away from yourself. So stop needing for a start. And it's just like, ask the question, how can this be done easier? And I'm getting shown so many more easier ways to do stuff. So what can you do easier today? Here's another one. Oh, by the way, masterclass up there, we're going to be talking all about paradigms. Yeah, all about the paradigms. What do you mean you're not registered yet? Where the heck have you been? Get on there and flip and register. And if you're not brought a friend, bring a friend. Do you think I'm here for the good of my health? I'm here. I'm here to change you, change your perceptions about how wonderful you are. So life can be ease, flow, joy. Ease, flow, joy. Living your best life. Living life to the full. No matter what you're doing, whether you're sitting in your house, whether you're out for a walk, whether you're traveling the world, doesn't matter. Get on the webinar. Bring a friend. What do you mean you haven't invited anybody? Where the heck have you been? Get up there and invite somebody and bring them along as your accountability partner, because that will make it easier. Because you both saying to yourself, right, I'm turning up from Monday to Friday next week, 1 o'clock UK time, and we're going to be there, and we're going to be completely here and now. The power is in the now. You're going to be there between 1 and 2. It's in your diary. I'm going to be there with a pen and a piece of paper. Good. Have you got that now? So here's the next story. And it was about taking my son's dog for a walk, always pulling, always pulling. And here's the thing, that I was trying to control the dog. When actually what needed to be controlled, or what needed to be let go, was me. I'm always asking, what's the easier way? So I decided, you know what? I don't care. Dog, do what you want. To me, that was easier. I don't care. You want to pull me? Pull me. I really don't care. I give up now. And he came off the lead. Just as we were walking out the house. And you know what? He stayed right beside me. And I went, hmm, this is an easier way. And then as we were coming back and there was a part that I needed to put him on the lead and he didn't pull. He didn't pull once. What what did I do? I didn't care. I let go. I just chose to be happy regardless. There's a real key in this last story that I've just told you. I chose to be happy regardless, which meant I had no resistance whatsoever. No resistance of wanting, no resistance of needing, no resistance of pushing away. No resistance. And the dog was as good as gold. There's something really key there. But can your paradigms let go? You've been taught to hold on. You've been taught to think with your conscious mind, the 2%, and do everything. We're really going to deep dive into this, into your conscious mind and your subconscious next week, and really understand your paradigms. I mean, it may go over your head. I don't care. At least we're planting seeds. And something you will leave next week, every single day, a different person. I guarantee it. If you turn up and you show up and you're present, you will get something every day. You will change as a person. I guarantee it. Get registering. Send it out to your friends. Make sure they're on, because we're going to change some lives next week. Have a good day.